Hello, hello, hello. Today's gonna be a shorter stream, mainly because I think we're mostly just gonna do side quests and hunts today. And due to that reasoning, I'm gonna end early so that I can go buy me a new chair, because I need a new computer chair. This one it's done much better than the one I got from my mom, I gotta say. That's a good thing, at least. It's doing way better than that. Also, hello, hi. Welcome to the Strum. But yeah, we need to get something new coming in here, because this thing is slightly falling apart. On the part of it you can't see, I think everything up here looks top-notch for the most part. At one point, a cat attacked right up there, right? But otherwise, oh, I love how that looks. I love how it's already bad enough that I'm balding. I don't need it to also look like I'm losing hair up front. Forgot my whole point with that. That distraction. No. But yeah, everything underneath my ass is falling apart. So I would like to get me a new chair. I'm thinking of getting a Herman Miller. I'm thinking of spending just too much money and outright buying me one of them Herman Millers. One of them fancy, expensive ones. Alright, so I just remembered I was supposed to show you guys stuff. So off screen, I did a couple side quests. I'm not gonna do much. We're not gonna show much. I kind of want to show this one because there's a side quest where a dude gives you like a cute little history tour of Zemeckis, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this. This is very wholesome. Specifically, let's use this one, because this is the one when we're actually looking at the crater. After I beat up all these goblins, first we murder the goblins, then we go look at the crater.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
So that was that one. Let's actually look at the previous one if I can find it, or at least I thought. Did I not record any other? No, I recorded this one. I thought I recorded an... He has one right before it. Oh, I didn't record that one? Curses. This one is him just teaching us about all the guards and enemies that are there. You actually even fight reuse of one of the hunts. So we can just ignore that.
Seems so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have...
Oh, also I like the conclusion of this quest, so I figured I'd show that.
Didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what
So essentially, we were by a friend. That's what occurred. That's what happened. We're gonna leave that alone. This one is you went and another side quest with a goblin prince. Essentially, a bunch of goblins rob the town of Baklad, and what was it? Eloise can't find the dude that she sent out to like deal with them. So it's like, what's up with that? And we go beat them up. It was really bad what I did to that goblin prince. I was kind of mean. And then he shows up.
Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Oh wait, it wasn't Eloise. Yeah, it was some random.
Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that cozy little homestead and all the missing food.
So weird seeing them just standing next to each other looking at each other.
Righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Baklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market.
Sound like your mom there, Clive. What you saying, huh? Saying beastmen can't think? They literally ambushed you as a kid.
I don't want people coming here.
Like they actively use strategy to fuck with you.
This lot of sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
But yeah, and there goes that. So just some cute little interactions with side quests I was able to get to. I wasn't able to do all the ones I wanted to do off screen because I didn't realize that they were cut off because of the main quest. So in fact, because of that little oopsie daisy, we're gonna start with the main quest tonight, and then I'm gonna just move into side quests and hunts. Because currently I can't do a goddamn thing with when I first picked them up, I think I even started picking these up on screen last night, and I was like, I'm gonna do these off screen, and then didn't realize there's a freaking lock pad symbol. There's a lock underneath each one. So and sure enough, you go over here and it's like it doesn't let you in. It does not let you proceed because you have to. Or I went to Martha's Rest and it's like, oh, go talk to Martha to do that part of the quest. Deliver the Star Ruby to Martha. She will not talk to you. And you can see right now, like, this is locked. Even though the person is probably here. In fact, I think they're behind that door, but I currently can't interact with it. Let's find out what happened here. It looked like some bullshit. Thieves. It's the Song of Foreboding again.
Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
Stop flirting with Joe.
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
Well, I mean, I can't get your food back. They
Desert's a
probably
big
ate it,
place.
but
Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
I have an idea where they might be. Oh,
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
all right. And that's why this one was locked, because I actively couldn't get
Guess
inside.
we just follow the shouting.
Yeah, since they're having this argument inside. All right, y'all. Move your asses.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
Thank you for voice
Any
of
more
reason,
this and
Victor.
I'll throw you out myself.
Mm-hmm.
Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Damn. A little hostile in here.
Victor.
Y'all gonna take a little pickleball break? I hear extracurricular activities can help with bonding.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
He's not very patient,
Those
to
were
be
the
fair.
thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Is Primogenesis like actively making people malaligned? Like changing the way that they act? Oh hey Doc.
Take notice of
A
wealthy
few
men.
thousand years from now you killed me.
Too hard to track down
You're
Chaos
welcome.
Collector.
I did what I had to do. It was the only way to save society.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Something about a shortcut probably.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves. and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
My kind.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients.
This is really gonna lead into playing Sid's theme.
Will countenance the
Or are we? No, we're back to. Never mind. We're back to General Dalimil.
Their own
Disaster.
before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources
Together.
and save the city ourselves.
I don't know why you writing disaster like that made me think of Rykard from Elden Ring.
It appears
Together.
we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
We will devour the gods together.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna go
What
well.
he means to say is yes.
Listen here, Joe. Don't talk to me. Don't talk for me just because you're my wife, ma'am. Ma'am. I can make decisions. All right, moving along.
Picture it,
What
Conrad.
was I thinking?
Your own.
Hey, how's it?
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
The who?
Conrad. May I introduce you to
Oh, we lion. I.
Commander of the Red Wings. The oldest
Yeah, Wendy's. What would you like?
free cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver.
I guess I'll just take a baconator. A double.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles
Damn.
came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one.
Why do you believe her?
A few boys
I
left.
love this. Is Lady Jane?
Boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad,
Oh,
are you saying that Dalimil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
like
who
the
they're dealing with.
Red Wings have a uniform, right? And I ain't saying it's like the Bloods and Crips,
Can't believe
but
that actually worked.
Conrad,
seen somebody dressed completely in blue
in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you.
and is commander of the Red Wings.
Well played, my
That
lady.
don't set none off. That don't do nothing to do nothing to your brain. The neurons don't fire. Like your uniform don't got a little bit of red in it. You don't got like even a little like emblem or something that has like a little wing, red wing. No, none. All right. I bet. Oh, can I now go do that? Oh, I can.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Yeah, thieving bastards. Yada yada yada. I can do the side quest now. Never mind the main quest.
Haven't we
Fuck
had
the main
enough
quest.
fight?
Get out of here. It's time for side quest. Fuck that main quest bullshit.
To go for each other's throats.
All right. Hello, hello. Excuse me. Hello. Ooh. Side
My
quest.
reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Oh no, not your reputation.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg.
Eldegarde is leader of the Black Eagles despite being all red.
Pardon the intrusion.
She has black in her outfit.
Get out!
There's still
I paid for
something.
these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
The golden deer, he's in gold.
Allow me to apologize.
Whatever the fucking Dimitri does, I don't care. He's blue.
Guests arriving unannounced.
Whatever.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf. This
Dimitri can eat a whole dick.
Very
I
good,
don't care.
Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
There's black in her student outfit, as do all the students. And that's why it works. You made my point. Thank you. Because the only time I saw any of them, minus
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
Fuck, what's her name? And she's the one that I romanced.
That's just how his lordship is. Though the mornings
I didn't see any of the Black Eagles. Anyway.
fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Ooh.
Thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You
I
have
get the
but
sword.
stated. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I get the sword.
An audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough.
Fuck that, just take the
I'll
sword.
be on my way.
A condition I
Come
would
on,
be
Clive.
fool to refuse.
Skip some steps.
Of course, you shall have your audience.
All right,
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
Dick Mitri.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
I think I walked in there by accident.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
I believe this unlocks a good sword, so that's why we're working so hard towards this. Anywho, doesn't matter. Claude is base. Why isn't he by?
Fucking thieving bastards.
You would think too, right? Since Golden Deer easily has the most believable. It's like, oh yeah, everyone here is bi. If you just told me everyone there was bi, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. I understand and expect it.
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord
Everyone here
Underhill of
is some form of gay in Golden Deer.
League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Not Underhill.
Underhill.
Oh no!
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Why are you like this, Lubor?
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case.
Oh my god, what was my wife's name in Three Houses?
City's stocks of barley and wine.
I got to like the third battle after the time skip and stopped playing.
It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
Three Houses was so long. I just got tired.
If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a lord. How dare you? Did I do a good job, Lubor?
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely
I am a lord.
the desired effect.
Come on.
Now my scouts will be returning shortly.
Yes.
Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss.
This is how I act. I've heard it.
See what we face.
I played through all 3 routes of Three Houses. They released DLC and I was like, fuck nah, I'm not going back.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know.
It appears
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
what little I can to
Oh.
defend what little
Oh.
we have. But I would not.
Clive was like, I saw him flirting with you. I saw him feeling a type of way about your body. about your body. I remember the thought that was in my head before Three Houses. I was gonna say at one point, cause what were we talking about? What nonsense? Oh no, the 2,000 years from now you kill me. What Doc said at the start. There was a point in high school right after watching Code Geass. Wow, I loved Code Geass apparently, cause I super was down for the plan. I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's install such an evil human that everyone's like, nah, we gotta band together. Let's install a Supreme Emperor so fucked up that everybody's like, nah, he gotta go. They gotta go. And then we install the hero as well. And when the hero saves everyone by killing the evil man or the evil person, it's like, good, we did it. Everyone's happy and it's utopia. Peace around the world. I was like, it'll work like that, right? Yeah, definitely. That was a great plan.
Both Conrad and Natalie have...
Sorry for spoiling the end of Code Geass. Eat my ass.
With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
We just Watchmen it. Exactly. We just...
Scouts found the bandits.
We just namesake it.
Technically, it would be the
Ozymandias.
found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
Oh.
You're not serious.
Time to murder some bandits.
They want food. They want the whole damn town.
Oh, off screen I put Bahamut on my rotation. So you'll get to see what I've been messing with.
I have a favor to ask.
Yes?
I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
Are y'all gonna clean up that dead man in the street anytime?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
Oh, that's fun.
Stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of...
Y'all sure you don't want to do nothing about that?
Around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
This would be great if I could immediately turn away and go to the side quest instead. I still can go to the side quest. I could just ignore this. Nah, let's deal with this first. Damn. Hi guys.
I'll take that one.
These are all yours.
That's funny. Too bad I'm just murdering them.
They mean to overwhelm us.
They could try. All right. You want Bahamut real quick? Oh. Shit. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see him. Oh, God. Well, there goes that idea. Oh, my God. I'm blind. Whoop. Damn. Still beat my ass. All right. While he does that. While he does that. I'm trying to get a good dodge in. Because the dodge, a good dodge off this is great. Also, it charges it up quicker, because otherwise I'm just doing this nonsense the whole time. There it is. Got one of my dodges. And off we go. You want to see something cool? I call it murder. Anyway, that could have been cleaner. Yeah, shut up. That's not the point. The point is, it was cool. It was real cool when I did 40,000 damage.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
Everybody's dead.
We should hurry.
All right, yeah, sure, we can hurry. We're like barely outside the town. You'd think we'd hear something. Oh, they did great. Oh, they finally picked up the body. Thank you. Jesus. Oh god, the air's full of ether. I just realized.
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
Yay, they're friends. Wow.
The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Now kiss.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
So united. See?
Now, Victor,
Code Geass and Watchmen were right.
we are united, and that is all that matters.
Just summon an alien octopus. That's all you have to do.
Considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Quest complete. Alright, now let's go do that side quest so I can get a sick ass item. And don't you dare add new side quests here. I'll fight you, game. Don't you do it. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, cool. Now let's go 700 yards that way. Is that on the... Where in this map? Damn! And I walked my ass over there before.
Ready, go?
I think the desert, at least so far, is the largest area that I've played in of the open, the non-battle stage areas. Like, it's quite big. It's very, very big. There are several nooks and crannies that I haven't been into that I kind of like peeked in and went, ooh, not going over there. That looks spooky. That looks like a fight waiting to happen. Like that.
Take a while.
I'm sorry? Why y'all here?
Too slow.
Also, I learned about repositioning. Like, I mean, I know I'm in here, but I wasn't expecting those guys to start spawning inside of the Fallen Ruins. Uh-oh. That's not good. For my heart. Look at all this. Look at all these chocobo tracks. Come on in, broju. Hello, Sid, leader of the resistance. Can you help me find my mangoes? And Clive says no. And then it just says quest ends. Quest complete. That'd be fun. I'd like that. I'll take that side quest. I kind of love the start of this quest though, where it's the dude who's supposed to run the money at the hideaway fucking up so bad that we're in debt with a bunch of people. So we have to help with all these dilemmas. And then at the very end, dude looks at us and is like, do you think Lady Karen will be good with it? I was like, no, yeah, Lady Karen's gonna, don't worry, there's no reason Lady Karen would murder you. It's like, you really think so? And then Clive's like, no, you're dead. It's like, oh, do you think she's really gonna be fine with everything? And then Clive's like, no, I was lying. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage because I'm an idiot. Like that.
Let's try.
I should probably kill that dude back there. That dude moaned like me on a Tuesday. 2 things for me. 1, I see something that says Chocobo check. It concerns me. Oh, you showed me. You sent that to me. Or maybe I've just seen it a million times. I don't know which. But yeah, I've seen the little like, oh god, I'm dying, and you press heal, and Torgal heals you with 5 health.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
Hugo Cooper.
Nothing seems to be damaged.
I love it.
All right. Let's get it back to Dalimil.
I'm only partially dead. It's fine.
I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
Yes, you know what I love? Money. Don't call me Moneybags.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh!
A formidable name indeed.
Interesting.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
Interesting.
Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right.
He put his mercenary name back on.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one.
That makes sense. He can't use Sid.
Hard on the price, but I would
I'm surprised he didn't just say
to
Clive.
get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins.
Oh.
And is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
Is this an Oriental blade?
No combat.
What a fine Oriental blade! Like that?
To such perfection that none ever does.
Yeah, it is. All right, that's
one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
That sounds stupid.
There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
Also, I don't think that's what
How
samurai.
do they hone such an edge?
I don't think that's what katanas
Fine
actually do.
question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone.
I don't think you're
which lends
referring
the
to a
blades
usual Ken.
legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
What's the name of it?
That is the key. The secret ingredient.
What's the name of the mineral?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered.
You should give me that.
Take this, together with my regards.
Do you have it? Do you have the ore?
very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself,
Damn, thank you.
and a far more fitting payment.
It is.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities.
Is their name Rowena?
I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous
Oh
scoundrel.
no, he is
but
Sergeant Miles.
hard at my heels.
Oh wait, it's
Many other collectors out there.
wait. I just realized.
Too many to count. Only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron
I just remembered the description of Uncle.
is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Good Unc.
Farewell, Wyvern.
Good on you, Unc.
Again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Well, good thing we didn't mention we were Rossfield at all then. Jesus, we would have died harder.
Lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern.
I love it.
Thank you again for
There's
your
a texture on the wall that is freaking out.
coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Yay. Lord Byron Rossfield strikes again.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Let's. I'm trying to. Sundered whetstone. Okay. Well, that's not the. I wanted the freaking. The material that the swords were made of. The whetstone helps, obviously, to make said sword, but doesn't mean much if I don't have the actual mineral. But how far into this game, and just about every character has had a satisfying arc so far, if not in progress still, except Anabella, because she said you didn't win, and went boop. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do appreciate how that ended up going. Not fully, in terms of like, I wanted to be the one thrusting the sword through her face, but in terms of finding out why she was such a piece of shit, part of it was just actively like just full-blown racism. Like, wow, yeah, no, she 100% in her heart believes every word she said. But on top of that, it being, do you know, like, just her insecurities of, do you know how much it sucks that no one believed you were, one, no one believed you were my son. Two, you didn't get the Phoenix, and that was like the one thing that would have made it better for me. Three, the child I did end up having who had the Phoenix was sickly and was bound to die sooner than he should have. Four, I thought he was murdered at Phoenix Gate. So all those things combined with her general shittiness led to the crazy plot that she had with the Emperor and all that stuff. Although she says like it was never supposed to be the plan to have Joshua get hurt. But I'm thinking, but what would you have done? Because I assume she still wanted to like marry the Emperor and thing. And she mentions as much, joined in the houses of Phoenix and Bahamut. Like that was the plan. But then wouldn't that have gone messy as shit when it comes to succession of the Empire? Because you would have brought your son over and he has no claim to being Empire, but would that just be fine, I guess? I guess that would just be fine in succession. Would she not be a terrible person to Dion if she still had Joshua there with her?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree with.
Well, if you did one of these side quests and got rewarded with material,
did better than that.
I'd lose my mind and be like, oh my god, is this a prequel to Final Fantasy X? That's so cool. Like that, right? She would have had yet another kid. I like how she believed all these things and yet. No, I don't know if she would have had another kid. Like, obviously. Oh yeah, I guess, but no. Oh, you know what the plan would have changed? Because she wanted to have Phoenix and Bahamut. Like, I assume in her brain she was like the two strongest of the icons. And she had Joshua, but she always didn't like Dion. So I could see the idea being like, oh, we'll kill Dion and then I'll have a child with the Emperor and he'll be Bahamut. And there you go. Now I have both of my sons are icons or dominants. Yes. Yeah, no. So that's why I still appreciate how it went for her. Cause she did get her just desserts. It's like it feels bittersweet because we didn't get to do the killing shot she did to herself, but it's also like narratively, thematically appropriate. It was her insecurities and just outright terribleness that did her dirty like that. And led to her taking a part of me thinks with the direction of it was that her killing herself was also, and because remember, like right before she's doing that, she is flowing with tears. Part of me thinks that that's supposed to slightly mean that she's like, shit, I fucked up. And then she goes, pop. I think that is supposed to be part of what's happening there. Because it's not just her being hysterical or like being scared of seeing Joshua and being like, you're all phantoms or whatever, even though she's saying that out loud. When she holds the knife to her throat and then like looks up to the sky and starts bawling and then looks back at Joshua as she does it, I'm like, oh, is this the realization moment? Like, I don't think you're doing it just to be like, I deserve this. But I think there's a tinge of at least, oh, I terribly fucked up. I'm like, all right, I'm fine with that. Being like, yeah. Feel that in your soul as it dissipates into the ether.
Not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Yeah, she did all that for nothing, exactly.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles.
I just happened...
I'll make something much better.
I just found an ancient sword.
Will be delighted.
Would you like to use this ancient sword with that whetstone?
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Damn. All right, Andre.
Thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking.
Anabella tries to accept accountability for her actions. Hard mode impossible. All racism. All racism toggles on.
Find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Jesus.
I will.
Like, what happens if I bring you this ancient blade that I found in a box? Oh, fuck me then. Okay. All right. Yeah. Shit. Okay. I will make Excalibur. Thank you. Can I make Excalibur right now? Can I make Excalibur? Love you, Blackthorn. I love you so much. Kiss me. Can I make Excalibur right now? I can't. A Grimalkin. Haven't I fought one of those? Shit. I gotta go kill a thing. We'll never get. Don't. No keyblades. None of those out here. This is cute.
Will we ever see the sun again?
So we're kind of just hanging out with this lady. Clara, seamstress. Hey, buddy. I wish I could pet you while I was here. All right. Ad starts in 5 minutes. Okay, next up is the side quest here. Or the main quest along with the side quests immediately after. Have I seen a Grimalkin? I think I have. Have I just not killed one and gotten a hide off it? Yeah, he's gonna die. Don't worry about it. All right. Martha!
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
We gotta join the fight.
Yeah, we gotta do some fighting.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Got it. Hypothetical, could Sean Toto solve FFC? I actually don't know a single damn thing about FF11.
More.
So y'all would have to tell me. I heard that Sharon Toto can cast a Zeta Flare. So my answer is no, because considering the not last boss I just fought shot a Zeta Flare at me and I dragon punched it, I'm going to assume the fight that I have to do at the end of the game is gonna be stronger than that. So we need something stronger than a Zeta Flare. I could be wrong.
Clive, wounded.
She spams them like we spam fire? Okay, that might help. Damn!
We deal with the Akashic first.
Yeah, that's a lot of bits and bobs. Lord? Get him in a circle. Oh. Finally one hit me. And then charges you mind for it and de-levels you. She also does fine little rhymes. I guess I should play FF11, huh? Or at least replay a Dissidia that has her in it, which is Dissidia. NT?
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Is Shantetta in regular Dissidia?
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame
Yeah,
Martha's
right.
leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
I know she's in NT, that's why I'm like, is she in?
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he?
And they had, yeah, you think so? Yeah, I think so. And there are repeat heroes, so that's why I assume. I think she is one of the repeat heroes. It is crazy how long FF11 has just existed.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble!
Perfect.
The scouting party's almost at the lift, where they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels.
Uh-oh.
And they got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it.
I'm going to assume that's Wade who needs help. Let's go help the boy.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
This is cute. This entire section is essentially like a wave-based combat section. All right. So this time over to the elevator. Hey, hold on before we go there, sir.
How do?
Sir, you have a song for me. Where is it? Oh, I bought it?
Take
Oh,
care
shit.
out there,
Never
eh?
mind. My bad. My bad. You good? You good, homie? You alright?
Mad dogs.
All right, what we got down here? Hello, friends. Oh, hey, wait. Y'all are not looking great.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar.
Damn.
Sir.
You heard what Big Dick Wade said.
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Yeah, those sounds don't sound great. Oh, good. Fucking Adamantoise.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Oh, yeah.
Certainly try.
No, it's gonna be easy. Don't worry about it. Hey, you joining?
So Wade,
Always.
Let's go, boy.
then let's do our duty.
Let's go, boy. Come on. We're gonna focus on you. Can you swing at me harder? Thank you. Oh shit. I got hit at the last second, but I did keep some of it. Come on. Thank you. What did I hit? This would be better if I had Titan against him. I will admit. You ever fucking parry a spinning tortoise? I'm so mad at that. All right. Uh-oh. He's spinning? Yeah, he is. Do it. No, behind it. Go behind it. Now you can swing it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
That's it.
Would you say Bahamut makes you charge character? I'm sorry? That he makes me a charge character, you mean? Yes. Which means I have to take off Bahamut because I hate being a charge character.
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Doing my best.
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Yeah, it's a whole ass mess out here.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
This is way more intricate than Dalimil. I probably could just teleport there, right? Unless they've locked that because... Oh no, it's on the way. Okay, so I wouldn't be... Although it might be multiple fights up to East Pool where there's going to be an entire camp, I'm guessing. Oh boy. It's so nice being able to tone down the motion blur. Thank God they added that option in. Late to the game, but you know, it didn't take forever, right? It wasn't 3 months after the game came out, at least. Forget you even played the game by the time some updates come out for other things. Jeez. Calm down.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
I'll slow them down. Come back. Where are you going? Uh-oh. Not the chocobos! I'm sorry, Chocobo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get him!
Dust. What was that cut?
Something's coming.
Fucking hell. An Akashic one?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
You missed an Akashic chocobo that I had to stab in the face. But here, yeah, join us for this demon. Oh, good. He's called Akashic Plague. That's good. Good enough.
Too slow. Let's try.
Who knows whatever happened to that enemy? I don't. I just know he's dead. Oh, come on. You're dead. I said you're dead. All right. Let me erase your health bar like God intended.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
God, 14's gonna look gorgeous. Oh my God, 14 after 7.0 is gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna be weird.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Okay.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Wade, marry Martha. That's an order. Thank you. Alright, moving on. I can English, I swear. What if everyone had a health bar, even NPCs? And I'm just constantly worried. Oh, hey! I got another little memory thing. A symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. Wait. I got his stinky little scarf.
Oscar, over here.
Oh. The dude that you yelled at? Okay. Is this Tyler's son?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go.
Still sad, but okay.
Yes.
Don't ask me how he died. Please don't. Wade, don't do this to me.
If it please you, my Lord Marquis.
Oh!
You take me as your squire. I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Aw.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar.
Oh, come on, Clive. It's gonna be...
No longer. Nor was I ever the finest.
It's gonna be roundabout.
Spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one
You got-
aspiring to take his oaths.
You gotta do it like Murdoch taught you.
Once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy sheep. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are...
As I say, who you saying that about? Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, Oscar.
all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
Yeah.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
This is nice. I love us playing the music.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
We gotta talk about how some of y'all age, because Clive in his 30s should not be looking older than yo ass, who I assume... Well, actually, I don't know how old he is. He might just want to be my squire. And I'm just making the assumption that he's younger than me, but he might be old as hell. I might have a 40-year-old squire. Can I really not deliver this to Martha yet? I'm still locked out until I go to Northreach. Come on, take this off me. Martha, please. Martha, please, I don't want it. I need cash. Martha, please. We're low on money. Take the fucking ruby. All right. Oh, did another set of ads? Oh no, it just... I did all of that in like 10 minutes. Cool.
And what can I do for you?
50,000? That's so expensive.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
Why did you say that name? What, Ruby?
I saw it with my own eyes.
And Yang and Blake and Weiss? What? I don't know what name I said. Oh, Martha?
Four left for more.
Oh, I get it. That's the dumb line from Batman v Superman. Why did you say that name? Wait, is it Batman who says it, or is it Superman who says it to Batman? I don't care. Don't answer that. I don't care. I actively don't care. I just felt my soul bleed out.
Milady.
Where's...
Message.
Yeah, what's up?
There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
Oh.
I've taken so many. I've lost count.
Oh no.
Akashic, but different.
Y'all are dealing with... Yeah.
Ultimus thralls.
Yeah, y'all are dealing with the bad ones.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
They're getting the worst.
No. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
They are actively getting it the hardest. Why this one don't come with money? Isabel, you better pay me. Isabel, I'm already in debt because of our fucking accountant. You better pay me. Ain't no IOUs. I'm turning into my FF14 character, where I'm just holding my hand out like, where's the cash?
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but
I have a question. Can Isabel paint? Well, if she drinks enough water, maybe.
what more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here,
It's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Your name is Garrison Soldier.
Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
All right, Philip's all right.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
He's not in front of the wife.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them.
That cough was loud, Joe.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe.
That cough was heard across all of Northreach.
We'll talk to the survivors.
She was like, I am not 1 foot away. Please do not. Please stop.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
It's all right.
And what over here? Yeah, y'all suffering, huh?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
How many of these people are the racist nobles that hang out in Northreach?
We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
Yeah, go to sleep. You'll see him in the morning when you die. You'll see him in heaven.
It took off the captain's head before we could even draw his steel.
Damn.
I'm not going back out.
Damn. Y'all getting fucked up. DM me something? Okay. I will check it out later. If I could get over this. Let me out! Alright. Fine. The strongest
was all they could do.
Wall in all of Northreach. Alright, we already checked that. Oh my god, wait, this is a regular ass song in Northreach. It's only foreboding scary in there. And then we get... Oh, that's so interesting. It's a flip. Because all the racism's in there. Wait, all the racism's in there. That's why the foreboding theme of racism's of it. All of the racist nobles are inside there right now. So when they're not out here in the countryside, it's good, it's wonderful music. It's so beautiful and peaceful. Oh my god. I wish it was like this all the time. Damn, that's a lot of ether. That is a flood. They're gonna be in there, huh? Oh, no. No, they're not.
I see them. With me.
Oh. I missed. Good job, Jim.
Should I pry?
Now you're good.
Save your strength.
Who casted that? Fucking specters. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. All this shit. Do it. You missed. Come on. Swing better. Shit. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right.
Let's try.
Thank you. I love how you can see the ether like you can see smog in Beijing. Jesus. What does that reflect, Barrett? No, it's just protect. Protect in action game is essentially barrier.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
I do like the way that they do it in Birth by Sleep. Because, like, Terra has a protect block. So it's only in front, but you see the hexagon field pop up.
You have
but Aqua has barrier, like barrier dash, and it forms the bubble around her. It's like, essentially barrier, the difference between protect and barrier is like just the coverage.
Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
We're getting a little squeeze and tickle, Philippe.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task.
A little slap and wince. A little pop to Charlie.
Selfless motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Y'all done? Y'all good? Can I leave now?
If you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Are you talking about the men or your dick?
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems.
What, you having a lover?
One. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Oh yeah, you having a lover. Oh, okay.
Thank you again, Clive.
Yeah. And now I can finally give people these blood rubies. I can get them off out of my pockets.
Have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go.
Right? No, I still have to fucking talk to Otto. They won't let me get rid of my blood diamonds. I'm trying to pass off these goddamn diamonds. It's rubies before I get in trouble. I watched the first 10 minutes of The Idol today, and I don't know why I did.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Like that just weird curiosity in your brain that's like, it can't possibly be that bad, right? And I'm like,
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a
this is
generous
weird.
lot.
I like that amount of ability points, and I see it, and ooh, the fuck is that? Talisman of Prime. What is the Talisman of Priming? Nah, I want to have that conversation. All right. I like all those ability points. I'll take it.
Luck out there, Sid.
Speaking of ability points, thank you, man. Woo, that's a lot. All right. Currently, I have Gigaflare learned, but I didn't put it on yet because I switched it out for Judgment Bolt. I should buy this, huh? I should probably buy it. I should probably also upgrade these. Well, upgrade this one if I'm gonna keep it on. Priestess Breath. Actually, no. I would rather replace that with like a Ramu thing, or even since I don't have Titan currently, get Wind Up back. Yeah, I think getting Wind Up back might be good. Raging Fist is fun, but I think I want to have, because I miss, like, it's big damage can happen here, right, with these attacks, but so you know what? Yeah, master that and upgrade that. Jesus. Perfect. And then come down here and Impulse stays, Flare Breath. Oh wait, but I'm switching out, I'm putting Giga Flare there. Oh, so then in that case, then yeah, we're putting Wind Up here, I think. I could also decide, you know what? Let's put Wind Up here, actually. I like Impulse. I do like Impulse. So let's put Wind Up there. So Garuda now has Wind Up. And yeah, nice. Okay. Clean. Yo, Otto, my boy.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Video game logic. Or luck.
Any word on the rest of the realm? Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
That's very specific, Otto.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part.
Yeah.
But you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Oh,
thank you, Otto.
Gotta talk to the boyo. Alright, cutscenes. Good. Put my controller down. I'm no longer needed. We have to find your attendant.
Not Sylvester, but Olivier, who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Just about.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Yeah, come on, we need exposition dump.
I'm afraid.
Oh, god damn it.
Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs.
Who was your rescuer?
Nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Was it Yote?
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
Yeah, about that.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
You mean the way that you do for him? Come on now. Your brothers.
Joshua.
As he spits up his tuberculosis. Oh fuck. What now?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh good. Oh, we're just piling up trouble. Great. I just wanted to do side quests today. You're kicking me right into some new shit, aren't you? Good. Good.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
Oh, that's army.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No.
No. But they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
Oh, nice. She built it.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
We have to have the party.
Such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
I'm his shield.
Brother.
Oh.
I'll look after him.
Come on, you can't blame him, Joe. He gets to be with his brobro. Unlock my fucking psych. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, good. More side quests. Guess what we're not doing this stream, guys? Traveling to the Crowjet Echoes. It's time for side quests. Yeehaw. Party makeup has changed. Ooh, can I see the... I actually want to see the... Ooh, look, we got a full party of 4. Yeah. Clive, Toggle, Jill, Joshua. Look at this go. Look at this go. Proper and precious. Lading loser. Looser? Lading looser? What is that? Perfect. Alright. Side quest time. Everyone shut your goddamn mouth. It's side quest time. I know what I said about today's stream. It's side quest time.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
No.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
Some of the kids took
My
it.
first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Yes.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Don't worry, I got this, homie. I'm gonna break out the ruler. I'm gonna show them discipline. All right, hold on.
Seems the hideaways.
Oh, that's blasted.
Also, what's happening here food-wise?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
You sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, all right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
What am I cutting up?
Remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
What?
So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces
Oh,
myself.
no.
Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but...
Not more monster food.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
All right.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought
Why
I'd
do you
followed it to
want
a
that?
T.
Also, hi, Verda, you're in the game.
Turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not...
You're making sick-ass meals.
Given the
A
ransom
scorpion head and skyworm.
The recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
All right, I'll go ask
Tiny old
Harpocrates.
fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Yeah.
And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
I'm done with you, Molly. Done with you. I leave. All because Ivan came up with a sick-ass dish that everybody's eating. Why is everyone eating scorpion tail stew? No, I refuse. I refuse for everyone to be okay with this. Also, I have a new thing on my wall. It's the scarf. Me collecting 50 side quests. Dramatis Personae and Lubor. Garden League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours and your countenance and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? I punched Luke in the head. Guardian scan along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls. We're not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. Know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap your cask. Hey, I got free beer, baby. Uncanny sounds of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your seal, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. We do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. Rome has none more worthy than you. And then from Isabel talking about her new husband. Alfred, the rank of captain, has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulder. Good Philippe has taken seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. Offway, the rank of captain, has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open as to the Veil's doors. Jill, like, creeping behind Clive's shoulder as he reads this letter, soaked in Isabel's perfume. And what you reading there, Clive? Huh? Were you even here? Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Didn't you hear me? The fuck is this? Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there's none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part, to which I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain a fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. We please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford.
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Clive, he literally...
Martha's Rest.
Clive, he says it like 3 times inside of that letter. Clive, why are you questioning if that is the name of your uncle's manservant? He said he's your uncle's man... Alright.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
We're gonna do these, because I know I still have that to unlock. Is there a plus here anywhere? No. So there's this one that I haven't, like, gone to touch up on. But I'll leave that one. That one's for me. But we're gonna do all these, and then probably end the night.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
And tomorrow we'll pick up with Joshua and the homies.
Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Okay.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
Yeah, that's wild.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea.
I'm surprised they out here killing wyverns just to eat.
Look for a liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Like, that's wild.
Saint's bonnet.
That's too much.
Contemporary parlance. A herb which grows along the Northreach coast.
To Northreach.
That one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
All right, everybody. Dragons back on the menu. But first, let's talk to the children and tell them why they're punks. Tell them why they all suck and they'll never grow up to be anything. All right. Get ready, everybody. Bad dragons back on the menu. Hunts. Oh my. Oh fuck! I was gonna do the S hunts. Oh no. Maybe I should do that instead. What's that down here? The pack. Let me do one of the. Let me do a S hunt. I'm gonna do an S hunt. Everyone's seen this one, I think. So I'm gonna do this one down here. That I have no idea where it is. There has been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are myth. Recent reports of great dragons' roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are ruined. Yeah, so somewhere in the woods near the Empire. Got it. Is this the only Moogle on the continent? Yes, that we've seen. Okay, so change of plans. I'm gonna talk to this kid. And then we're just gonna go out and try and find that dread dragon. What y'all do, kids? Oh, look, you broke it, didn't you? Is that what happened?
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
I love that she does the fucking impression. Oh, that's cute.
Carry on.
Yeah. You know what to do now, right?
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Yes?
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
If this turns into a fucking puzzle, oh my god, what am I about to do in this video game?
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the
Give me a little puzzle minigame, do it.
If one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
I hope you all enjoy Clive's learning corner. Let's inspect the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
Which
You've
is?
ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
No distractions.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
What about the pans?
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Oi, a lovely banger.
I wanted to weigh goods. I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Some chips and bangers.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
And then finally, the gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Minidor's dungeon is full of them.
That's insight gains, Ozzy.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round.
My exact thought of that was supposed to be the use of whenever
Want to make things move.
one of us says something horrifying. Like when you write something horrifying, I would use Jackson's game.
Apple. And then somebody ate it.
Oh,
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
you know what I think?
Now that
I think Clive would make a good dad.
learn what they do, what do you think?
Call Jill over.
Then here's what we'll do.
We got
You
work
tell
to
me
do.
What goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Oh,
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Clive, you're doing a whole lot for what should have been like just putting things on top of each other.
Yes! We did it!
Did you?
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Minidor's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
And we have their names now.
Do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Why does this child have a 27-year-old voice?
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Which one? Listen, kids, I'm not a teacher. Miss Shirley is. Go ask Miss Shirley for the rest of that. It's not my issue. It's not my issue. I'm just the leader of the fucking band of ne'er-do-wells living in this base. There's only so much I can do. All right. It was a long pause stare with no sounds as Clive walks away, confident in his ability to teach the youth. Proud of himself for showing them what to do. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, that was so amazing. I did it. I fixed it, Shirley.
Well,
Oh, just saying words wrong, John?
It was as you thought.
He might be a kid. He might just be an older kid.
The parts of them, at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Because considering, sorry, one, that was a beautiful moment, and two, Verde with that might be just a kid, but it may be like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid. They might have not gotten someone actually as young as who it's supposed to be, because they've been doing a pretty decent job of getting kids to voice kids. Because I think, who doesn't know the word heir? Exactly. So half of the kids in my high school. Because I believe they're doing the same thing as they did with 14, right? Where they're like, a lot of the actors they get to voice in 14 are from like a theater group, or a theater troupe, I should say, in the UK. So like, that's where they get the kids. Young Joshua was 12 and a proper kid. Proper. All right. Let's go find a thing to murder. God damn it. Why does this game hate me? Why does this game why does this game hate me? All right. Well then, in that case, oh, ads starting soon. Good. I'm ending the stream while ads are happening. Good. Fuck. Remember how Daniel Radcliffe at 13 Chamber of Secrets had his balls dropped super evident at that point? Like going from the first to second movie, it was 9 days. Did that happen in Chamber of Secrets? Oh wait, right. No, yes it did. Like he actively looked older because he just like puberty happened in between movies. Right. I forgot about that. Yes. Cuz yeah, they're all actively 11 in the first. That's also awkward. That's movie filming time. Yes. No, puberty hit him like a truck. Granted, it's still like he's still obviously very much little baby boy, but he went from very little baby boy to all of a sudden getting chin stubble. And I was like, what the fuck happened? He's supposed to be 12 in this movie. And then you go, oh right, the movie took another like an extra year to film. Like an extra year and a half to film. And then I was like, oh yep. Real life puberty happened. And even though he's 12 in the movie, in real life at that point he was 13 or 14. So I was like, oh yeah, his voice changes. Yeah. But yeah, that's just what happens in movies, man. That's why trying to make all those big, like making big series franchises and stuff, that's part of the danger, right? That's like, I've seen people talking about with like as Blade keeps struggling to be made for the MCU, and people are like, hey, yeah, we're really excited for Blade, we really do hope that that project ever happens, considering now we have the writer's strike to deal with too for it, and soon to be maybe an actor strike to go along with it. So nothing's happening over there. Pay the fucking people. But everyone pointing to, yeah, that's cool and all. Mahershala Ali is like 51. My man's not gonna be able to be Blade outside of a single movie by the time they finally make this movie. He's gonna be a one and done because it's taking them so goddamn long to make this movie. And then same thing goes for like people talking about, it's like, oh, they should do Young Avengers because they're like gathering them up. It's like Haley Steinfeld is 27 now. By the time they ever come around to being like, we should do a Young Avengers with all the younger actors we have in the MCU right now, like the oldest of the group's gonna be like 37, 40. It's like, this don't work no more. Ah, yes, the Young Avengers, the teen Young Avengers. Ah, perfect. So right, it's a bit awkward. It's a bit weird. Yeah, and then he had to hype by Azkaban, he was like just Daniel Radcliffe as we know him. No, very much so. That's true. Oh, that's funny as hell. What other, there's a bunch of movies where that happens. I'm trying to think of. I think that same thing occurs between Percy Jackson 1 and the second one. Right? Like they already were they already aged up Percy Jackson for the first movie, but he was still like, I think they were all still like 15, 16, except the dude who was playing the best friend, who was part satyr, who was a satyr. He was the dude from Tropic Thunder who was like 35. But everybody else, which is fine because the satyr dude is a mythical creature who's supposed to be older. He wasn't actually a teen in the books. He just hangs out with Percy and Annabelle. By the way, if you didn't know, I read the Percy Jackson books. If it's not clear, for at least the first set, if it's not clear for me just talking about this, like, yeah, I just know. But then the second movie happens and it's like, all right, so y'all are still playing like 15, 16, because like a summer passed. It was literally like you guys were, it was last year, the last adventure. So it's now the new adventure this year. It's been like 5 years. Whoops. And some of y'all have grown up. Annabelle, who played by Alexander Daddario, went from being a teen to the girl who was on True Detective getting oogled. Granted, she was probably being oogled like a bunch of girls as a teen from creepy people. A point still made. It was weird. There's another young, like, teen movie franchise or like YA book turned into a movie franchise that had the same issue. Was it Divergent? No, they were all adult. That was young adult. They were all adults at the start of Divergent. Oh, what was it? Oh, Maze Runner, right? Weren't like a bunch of people in Maze Runner actually teens? And then by the time the second Maze Runner even came out, they were like deep into their 20s. There's something weird about Maze Runner, I think. Remember the old official art of Percy Jackson? Looked like a 13-year-old kid. New art, 16-year-old pretty boy at the minimum. At the minimum. But hey, at least is that still happening, by the way? I love how, by the way, the stream's about to end. I was waiting for ads. The stream's about to end. This is just talking nonsense instead of me ending the stream, because I can't go anywhere without doing main quest, and I don't feel like doing it tonight. So suck it up. Oh, and this has been Canver this whole time, huh? No, wait, no, that's... Isn't that the Dalmekian Republic? Yeah, right? So this is Canver. No, wait. No, okay, this is Canver. And this is the fort from the beginning of the game. Right? Something like that? Whatever. I've already lost my thought. Oh no. Is the Percy Jackson Disney Plus series still happening? Like, I remember from last year's announcement, here's who's playing Percy Jackson. I guess they didn't start filming yet then. Like, here's the kid playing Percy Jackson. They got like a young Same thing as Daniel and them from Harry Potter. It was like, here's a little 11, 12-year-old kid. Maybe. The comparison. Oh, I've not even seen that. I actually haven't even seen that new one. Yeah, that's weird. And that's for the first book. That's for the Lightning Thief. It's not, because it'd be fine if they did it for near the ends. Like if that's his picture, like during the Egypt Chronicle thing, then yeah, fine. Because yeah, Percy by then is aged up. But if that's him in Lightning Thief, that don't make no sense. During the Cain stuff in Egypt. I think it's for in general. Oh, in general. I'll let that pass just because it's at a point where they just want a unified look. And it's like, we'll just fudge it for the start of the series. Because by the end of his, by the last book that you're talking about, Percy Jackson, and he would look like that. So it's like, all right, yeah, sure. Well, he wouldn't look that handsome, that Zach. He wouldn't look like Zach Fair. I shouldn't say that, but he would look older. He wouldn't look like Zach Fair, but he would look older. Here's them, and it includes Nico. Oh, which is, yeah. Okay, so then, yeah, I think that's just, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, it's supposed to be them aged up. It's supposed to be them at that point. Okay, that's fine. I hope, yeah, I want to watch that Percy Jackson series whenever that happens. I should watch Willow. Did they take that off Disney Plus yet? Now that it's dead? I've heard amazing things about Willow, and then it got murdered in the crib. I was like, oh, I guess no one wanted to watch Willow. Or Disney Plus said, we gotta save some money. I gotta save some billions. How much did they have to save? $3 billion? So immediately after Willow premieres, it's like, and that's the last of Willow. No more of that shit. We gotta save some money. No more mythical forest shots, okay? You're gonna film that show in a warehouse and you're gonna like it. We ain't going to New Zealand too much. Even though we don't pay the New Zealanders too much money. All right, hey, let's end the stream now. All right, that's enough nonsense. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll be back tomorrow to do main quests because the game won't let me do my goddamn side. Should I wait? Hold on. I'm saying that. Should I just see? Let me just open it. Let's just go in, because maybe it won't immediately spit me into 5 hours of story. Maybe upon going here, it will unlock the rest. I can't even do the S rank hunt right now because of this nonsense. I was gonna do that. Windblaster, sprawler, bombless, ravines, lattice with the colossal flotsam of a people fall. That means I'm doing this, and right after I said, oh, we're gonna end the stream. I've been talking nonsense for like 10 minutes instead of doing anything. Oh, this is already pretty. Yay. This is the group. Oh, hey, look, it's that other canceled show.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Like, I know you're concerned for your boyfriend, Clive, but Jesus, you didn't have to just spit back at Joshua like that. Jeez. All right, okay, now we're good. Now I don't care. Now it's fine. All right. See you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna do all these side quests off stream now, I guess. And then you know what? Tomorrow we're gonna start with an S hunt and then go to main story. That's how we're dealing with that. Okay. Bye.